How's it going, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Assembly Tool Specialist. My name's John, and in today's video I'd like to show you one of our most popular gauges that we have, the Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge. Now, what makes this gauge so popular? Well, on one end you can check gaps all the way up to 13 millimeter, and on the other end you can check flushness all the way up to 10 millimeter. And you can do that both very quickly, all while making sure you don't harm that valuable material, because like I said, it's made out of a Nomar material. Now, I'd like to take you out back and show you how this gauge is used and how it has solved many headaches in the assembly plants. So let's go check it out. Alright, so now that we're back here, I'd like to show you just how quick and easy it is to use our Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge to check a few gaps and flushness on this vehicle here. Let's check it out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check the gaps in between this tail light here. So you're going to take the Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge, use the gap side, and quickly check the gap. It's got the easy to read numbers, and as you can see, it's around 4.5 millimeters. Now we could take it out, put it in a new spot, and check the gap. Check the gap. So as you can see, you could check multiple gaps very quickly with this Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge without any worry of scratching the vehicle. Now the same goes for the flushness side. We're going to put it down on the flat edge here and check the flushness. You got 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter flushness, 2 millimeter flushness, and 2 millimeter flushness. So as you can see, it's very easy to check both gaps and flushness with our Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge. Now this isn't just for the exterior of the vehicle. We can also use our Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge on the interior of the vehicle as well. So let's get inside and check that out. Alright, now that we're on the interior of the vehicle with our Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge, I want to show you just how quick and easy it is to check the gaps and flushness on the interior as it was on the exterior. We're going to check the gaps along this line here. All you do is simply take the gap side of the gauge and stick it in there and read the gap. We're going to go down, do the same thing, stick it in there and check the gap, and then one more time right at the end. And like I said before, it's not going to scratch or damage any of the valuable material because it is made out of the Nomar material. So the same goes for the flushness side. We're going to check the flushness right here on the long side of the head unit. So you're going to take this, put it on the flat surface, and simply check the flushness. Go down one more time, check the flushness, and one more time, and it's consistent at 1 millimeter. Alright, and another great thing about the Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge is the way it's designed. It can reach some hard to reach places. For example, like right here, in between the dash and the windshield. So as you can see, our Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge can quickly check gaps and flushness, all while making sure you don't harm your valuable material. Another awesome thing about this Nomar Taper and Flushness Gauge is the flushness side. You can get the flushness in 1 millimeter increments or 0.5 millimeter increments if you choose to do so. Another great thing about it is you can get it in multiple colors. You can get this Taper and Flushness Gauge in white, black, brown, blue, and red. And the reason behind the different colors is maybe you want to change one color one quarter and have another color a separate quarter. And this is so you can quickly check down your line and make sure that your associates are using the right color for the right time frame, because you can also get these certified and serialized or reference only. So if you want to learn more about our Nomar Taper and Flushness gauges, or maybe just some of our other gauges and tools, please feel free to contact us or visit our website at assemblytoolspecialist.com. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that way you can get more up-to-date videos on all of our new releases. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.